skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We got a Faction La Machine 2 for you today. It's funny because they call this one the Mini as well, which at 99 millimeters underfoot and with kind of that big mountain mentality, a little bit of a stretch to call it Mini, but still in comparison to the rest of La Machine's lineup, I think that makes a little bit more sense. But overall, we're looking at this right around 100 millimeter freeride inspired touring ski. You could also call it a touring inspired freeride ski. They're really mixing up that lightweight construction with kind of that backcountry and big mountain performance and attitude. Makes a whole lot of sense when you consider Faction as a company and kind of their focus on freestyle and freeride, that they would eventually kind of enter this hybrid touring style world where they make these lighter weight skis. This one's a little bit different than anything else in their lineup. You know, they do have the Agent, which is kind of the lighter version of the Dancer. This one stands more on its own in terms of shape and construction and profile. Definitely offering that lighter weight option to skiers that are, choosing to spend more or most of their time in the backcountry or in search of fresh snow. More human-powered skiing than lift-powered skiing for sure. Whereas something like that Agent is kind of a more true mix of resort and backcountry. This one focuses more on the backcountry. All starts with a blend of lightweight wood and carbon. So they use Paulownia in the ski here. Paulownia is very lightweight wood, normally used in touring skis or skis that are intended to be lighter. It actually has a pretty good amount of pop to it as well. But then we get full carbon laminates as well. So they're really adding to the stiffness of this ski. And that's kind of what you're going to get with a touring ski, is that mix of lightweight and stiff energy that makes it, perform well enough on the downhills while being extremely efficient in an uphill capacity. We get mainly a full sidewall on the ski, just the very tips and tails taper to a cap. But in general, we're looking at full sidewall in this thing. And I think that's great. That's going to give you a lot of good edge grip and good confidence if you get in any tricky areas here. This one here on the scale, 1,378 grams, so pretty light. This is the 177. So well below that 1,500 gram threshold for what's kind of considered into that touring realm, and even under 1,400 grams. So we're getting a lot of uphill capacity on this ski, which is great. 99 millimeters underfoot. I think that's a really nice area to be, especially if you're not 100% focused on deep snow. And we get a 19-meter turn radius, so nice, slightly longer turn shape. I think that's effective in touring because when you're going uphill, it doesn't want to make the ski wander. It's a more direct thing. And then on the downhills, you're able to put a little bit more of your influence onto the shape and duration of the turn. Not a whole lot of camber going on, but we do get that nice long rocker starting well down here. And that marries well with that rather dramatic taper shape. The widest part is brought pretty far down, really kind of thin up here in the shovel. That's going to lead to good smoothness. And then some pretty decent rocker in the tail as well with some good splay. Again, great for kind of maneuvering and figuring out your way down, more technical terrain and stuff like that. And then pretty straight in the tail. Nothing too dramatic about the taper back here. Kind of gives you more of that influence on your own to figure out where you're going to point the ski and how you're going to spend your day. So great touring option here from Faction, combining that lightweight, high energy, and more progressive rocker profile. Makes a whole lot of sense. Make sure you check out this Faction La Machine here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.